What's up, everybody? First big ride with all the new kit. Actually, I've been sick for a first ride in about 2 weeks. And new wings. New windscreen. The windscreen is awesome. I can basically get down. I don't even have to tuck right to the tank to get the air to blow right over my head. So that's pretty sick. And then I found with the wings so far, the acceleration off the line just feels bonkers. And I haven't been on the bike for a minute, but definitely just like all those drag race videos, the wings are definitely keeping me to the ground and getting all the power into the road and getting me going. A little bit of traffic out here. Now I'm gonna go do some twisties and see if I can feel it on the turns. Hopefully in less traffic. Here we go. So anyone who's new to the channel, I live in Calgary, Alberta, which is just on the eastern edge of the Canadian Rockies. And so this is about, I don't know, 15 or 20 kilometers out. And there's roads that run right parallel to the Rockies with tons of twisties. And this section I'm going to hit up ahead here, they pave this probably every 3 years. It's pretty awesome. So check this out. So this is a highway called 762 in Alberta. Like I said, runs parallel to the Rockies. Super smooth, lots of turns. And these aren't super tight turns. You're not dropping down into, second. These are fast flowing. Check out the gimbal here. I don't have the level set on my GoPro. This is an older GoPro, so as I turn, you'll see the screen turn. Probably running these somewhere in like the 160 to 180 coming out of these corners. And if you pay close attention, we're looking through the wings, you can see the forks compress on acceleration, which is wild. They say these wings take about 130 pounds or around 60 to 65 kilos at speed. So you can see here, beautiful night. About an hour from sunset, and just gonna let this run. Gonna leave the wind noise on, and you guys can check this out. I'm gonna move the camera angle around and just bomb up and down this stretch probably 2-3 times. So good. You can see here the sun's getting lower. This is heading back in the other direction, heading south along the Rockies. And one of the great things about this Streetfighter V2, I used to run this on my Monster 937 all the time, and hitting speeds up to 200. On the Monster, I'd be running, third, fourth, fifth, pounding through gears. On this bike, you're a gear lower on every corner at a faster speed. So most of these corners, maybe revving up third into fourth, and then flying out and forth, super high speed. Love it. So check out the angle flying into this corner. It's kind of cool because you can see the line on the road right on the left corner. Hitting past 45 degrees here. And one thing that's really cool is I notice on this bike, it's a little bit shorter wheelbase than the Monster. So you can basically get more cornering speed without laying it down as far. So it's pretty sweet on these corners. And you can see just pulling. So the sun's getting pretty low here. Just gonna turn around, do a quick U-turn on the highway, do one more pass through, and then head back home. So there's probably a good, I don't know, maybe another 5 minutes of point of view here. Gonna meet up with a bunch of riders and blow past those guys. And then at the very end of the video, a couple minutes just walking through the changes and what I think and how the feelings are with the new wings and the new windscreen. Alright, so this is on the way back now. Gonna come out of this corner with some cool shadows here. The sun's right behind me now. And heading south. And then I'm gonna take off back east towards the city on a secondary road called Plumbers Road. So check out this surface. You can tell this is much rougher. This is a thing we call cold pour here. It's a very rudimentary road surface. This used to be a super fun road. I mean, it's still fun, but it's pretty rough. And here you see I'm going to catch up on this group of 4 riders. They're just out cruising, and just going to wait for some clear pavement here, and then we'll rip by these guys. So this road's a little choppy here. Sorry about the GoPro bouncing everywhere. This is part of the road I know very well, so just ducking out in between these cars passing, getting by these guys. So great night for a cruise. I don't know about you guys, but I ride alone a lot. I like to ride fast and do my own thing. And it's one of those places where, you know, you get on your bike and you can just escape. And if I'm out for a cruise with my buddies on their adventure bikes, that's something different. But out on the tarmac, I just like to let it rip. And you can't see my mirrors here in the video, but one of the dudes tried to hang with me for a little while, and that didn't last long. So catching up with some local traffic here, one thing you'll see is, like in the rest of the video, there's hardly any vehicles out here, but there are some ranchers and farms out here, and occasionally people parked in the middle of the road like this guy. So back to civilization. This is the edge of the city. Parting shot coming around here. Gonna do this long sweeping turn right into the sunset. So nice. So that's the end of our trip in the Rockies for today. And now we're going to head back and talk about the bike. So here's my new windscreen. Definitely did its job, getting the bugs out of my face. And here's my GoPro Session. This is an older camera set up on a suction cup, but does a pretty good job. What's up? First ride tonight with all the new changes. New windscreen, new wings, and pretty cool. I think definitely feel the downforce on cornering, over 150 for sure. Fast corners, just railing corners. Can feel actually the force down on acceleration. Seems like, you know, up to fourth, even into fifth, my acceleration is improved. And then the wings, I put a little show and shine polish on here, but they actually have a texture. And so they're actually grippy. And so I would think the idea of that is to grab more downforce and give them more effect. Definitely flat out. Did 3 or 4 flat out runs. I've hit 160 before, probably riding about 152 now. And I'm wondering if that's the added downforce. They talk about that with the V2 versus the V4, that they didn't add that to make it faster. But I guess 252 is probably not a bad speed if you're going that speed on your bike. Anyways, so far so good. The windscreen, awesome. Throws the air right above my helmet. I'll put in a little voiceover on some of the video I took here. So quickly here, follow my hand. You can see where the air is flowing above my head. Nice, all cleaned up. So a couple funny things, nothing to do with performance, kind of pet peeves maybe. This little intake, I think what this does is it actually lets air go from underneath and come out. Unfortunately, what it does is the air that's forced out over top of your screen here shreds all the bugs that go through there. So it ends up getting layered in bugs. And that's just because I'm OCD and I clean my bike all the time. Here. And also tried some new GoPro angles, POV riding, and some cool angles of the bikes and doing some corners and testing out the new gear. So far, so good. New Jersey too. So thanks for watching, everybody. I know this has been a long one. Had a lot of fun with the GoPro, and we're gonna get back here doing some more gear changes and some more riding. See you soon.